Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. Also, tuning in to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music, we're glad you all could be with us as well. As you guys can tell, we're in the thick of the summer right now, but already plans are being made for the upcoming school year. And this is not just for the parents and the students. The teachers and school systems are getting ready as well. And because of that, there is a need that has come up, especially because of the pandemic and what's been happening with students over the past couple of years, to help them get to their best potential, to get back on track for those who may have gotten behind, in particular when it comes to math and reading. So because of that, we're excited about our next guest that's joining us today. We have Ms. Karla Edwards with us. She's the Director of Mississippi Programs. She's going to talk to us about how this is something that all of us can be a part of if we're able to join the reading and math course and being able to help tutor, especially when it comes to this upcoming school year. If you guys are curious about the requirements, we're going to go over that, as well as how you can get more information. Ms. Edwards, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Cyrus, for having me.
So I want to ask you, first of all, about how the pandemic has impacted the learning project. What is it that you guys have seen when it comes to the impact on the students when it comes to the pandemic and learning?
Well, unfortunately, the pandemic has affected us all, especially our young ones. Many were not able to fully function on the computer when we went to virtual. So that was a challenge, and just a challenge of not having that face-to-face of their teachers where they get that instructional learning. So that 2 years being out really affected them in their learning levels, especially those who entered the second grade last year, because they were out when they began in kindergarten.
Wow. That's a good point. You know what? And I think a lot of times we don't think about that, Ms. Edwards, that, for some of them, they did not have the normal, beginning of school like so many of us, may have taken for granted. So we know, of course, the role of teachers when it comes to helping kids learning. Talk to us about tutors. How have you seen the tutors being able to play an integral role when it comes to making sure that the kids are able to get back on track?
Tutors are there to bridge that gap. Our teachers, unfortunately, aren't always able to give that one-on-one attention that some of our students need, and those tutors are there to help them build their skills so they be able to be successful in the classroom. So with our Reading Corps program, they tutor our students one-on-one, and with Math Corps, they tutor students in groups of 2 to 3 for those who are on the same level. So they're getting that specialized attention from the tutor to help build their skills.
Ms. Edwards, for those who may not be familiar with the Reading and Math course, when did this all begin, and what has been the impact since you've seen it start?
Reading Corps and Math Corps are programs of AMPAC. We are a national nonprofit based in Minneapolis, Minnesota, but we started here in Jackson, Mississippi last year and just completed our first year with Jackson Public Schools and going into our second year. We have seen great results in this past year, and with Jackson Public Schools, we're able to reach 570 kids, and for those who receive several weeks of tutoring, many of those exceeded their target growth. So that specialized attention just in that 1 year saw a major difference in students' learning.
So we know we all want to do our part to be able to help our students, especially in the Jackson, Mississippi area, to be able to be their best and to be able to perform well. For those who may be interested in tutoring, what are some of the things they should keep in mind? What are some of the requirements?
You have to be at least 18 with a high school diploma. You can be 18 to 80 plus. You have to have time during the day. Our program model is implementation during school instruction time. So between 8 and 3:30 is the availability that we're looking for. You also just have to have a passion to give back. We train you on everything, so you don't have to have any specialized skills outside of being very comfortable with a computer.
That's something that I think is exciting for people, because a lot of times when they think about doing something with the school system, they automatically think about have to have a certain degree or or other requirements. So it's great to know that the training is there when it comes on site. What are some of the benefits that you've seen that tutors have felt, when it comes to being able to have this impact on students?
Exactly, just that. They are able to see daily the difference they're making in the lives of students. Some of these students have not received one-on-one specialized attention before when it comes to instructional learning. So they have seen students being able to open up to them. They've seen students walk out with more confidence. They've seen students who've been able to improve their grades in the classroom. So just seeing that daily has really affected them and wanted to do more in their community.
Well, it's a great opportunity for our audience to be able to take advantage of, again, especially when it comes to helping out those students in the Jackson area schools. Again, our guest has been Karla Edwards. She's the Director of Mississippi Programs, talking with us about the role of reading and math cores and how it's been able to help kids when it comes to getting back on track, especially for the past couple of years that we've been dealing with, and the roles that tutors can play in that. So, Ms. Edwards, if our audience then is interested in being able to learn more and to apply, how can they do that?
They can learn more and apply at join.readingandmath.org, or if they want more information, they can also email me at Karla, that's Karla, Karla.Edwards@ampact, AMPACT.US.
Ms. Edwards, thank you so much for the great work that you're doing, and thank you for spending some time with us today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Cyrus. It's my pleasure.
And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live, part of our News You Can Use segment here at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live, and let's go make today amazing. Take care.